Hey YouTube, it's Frenchie704. I am here with another update about sickle cell. And as you know, yesterday I decided I was going to start making like a video diary of having sickle cell and just talking about it, my experiences with it and everything and what I'm going through. Today went to the doctor. I have a wonderful hematologist here in Charlotte. That's where I am, Charlotte, North Carolina. Basically, I can go to his office and get treatments, which is consisting of fluids, IV pain meds, IV nausea meds if I need it. This is who I go to prescribe my pain meds for me, and other sickle cell medications if I need it. And oncology, hematology is the same thing. So it's basically like being in an infusion room for someone that has cancer who gets chemo through the IV. You know, they sit in there, they get their IV meds, and I sit in there and I get my pain meds. And this is a preventative for me having to go to the hospital. You go to the hospital, you're there from 3 to 5 days, 5 days to 2 weeks, 2 weeks to a month, and it could be forever before you get out to see family. I have a 4-year-old, so it's hard on me to basically be out of commission like that, not working, not seeing my son, having anybody to bring him, let alone keep him so I can see him, visits and all that stuff, because they have him. So what they do is they allow me to come and get treated on a daily, especially when I'm having intense pain, which keeps me from going to the hospital, long waits, always about to be admitted, things like that. So I thank God for the doctor that I have. That's what I did today. I went at 1:30. I had an appointment today, but I usually go at 2:30 for my treatment. I've been going for the past week and a half after work and stuff like that, and just getting my pain under control. This pain crisis I'm having here has been going on for the past week or two. Just started out of nowhere. Here in Charlotte, there's like 4 seasons in 1 week. Monday could be summer, Tuesday could be spring, Wednesday could be fall, Thursday could be winter, and Saturday we could have a wintry mix of snow, and Sunday it could be all melted and about to be summer again. So this weather is really killing me right now. It's hard. It really is hard, but I deal with it. I'm a trooper. I've dealt with it for it'll be 27 years next month. I actually did good throughout my high school years, but ever since I had my son 4 years ago, it's like my body just couldn't take it. So needless to say, I don't plan on having any more kids. If I do, it'll really be something to think about, and want to plan thoroughly. What are some stories that anyone else has? Anyone else watching? Anyone else have any complications? I've heard of people having their spleens removed, problems with leg deterioration, pneumonia. Pneumonia is a big thing. I've had that. Acute chest syndrome numerous amount of times. After I had my son, I had a severe case of pneumonia and acute chest, and I almost actually died. I couldn't breathe. My lungs were non-functioning. It was very scary to just be in the hospital and consistently passing out on a ventilator, not able to breathe on your own. Things like that. What are some stories that you all have? And if you don't have any stories and you know someone with sickle cell, let someone know. There's someone here willing to share stories and talk about it, informing them of things you could do. Right now, like I said yesterday, I'm looking into holistic medicines. I haven't come across any that I can get my hands on Get down to the nitty gritty with me. Do you smoke? Do you drink? I know a lady who I moved next door to in an apartment I lived in. Very nice apartments, and it was so ironic. I met her on the way to the hospital because she was having a crisis, and I was like, oh my God, what medicine do you, I have medicine, what do you take? What do you take? I can help you if you don't want to go. She had a son too, I noticed, and she actually took her son with her to the hospital, which I didn't know you could even do. But they turned her away because she took her son with her, and her son was about 7 or 8. I've taken when my son was 2, I've taken him with me to the ER. After I see she took her son, I took my son. Because sometimes you don't have people there to watch your kids. They set him to the side of the hospital bed with me, put him under the blanket, they gave me IV pain medicines, and treated my behind right then and there. And my grandmother eventually got off work and came and got him. But they turned her away. Like, this was in the same year. I don't know if she went to the same hospital as me, but they turned her away for taking her son with her to the ER. They gave her like ibuprofen and told her she couldn't have anything stronger than that because he was there. But he was older. He could have sat there and been still and been quiet. But, I mean, just things like that. She told me that she didn't take pain medicines because she didn't want to get addicted to them, which is totally understandable. But she drank beer and alcohol. Do you do that? Is there anybody out there that's feeling her on that? Because I'm not a big drinker. I have alcoholism in my family and addictions run deep, so I just choose not to drink. It's not something that I turn to, but if you do that, tell me what you get out of it. Explain it to me. Do you smoke any kind of herbs or spices? Does that help anybody? Because I've heard that too. The certain types of sickle cell there are, I will get into detail about that in another video. But there's certain kinds you can just tell what kind of sickle cell the person has. They're very skinny, they're very frail. It takes them out of the loop bad, and you don't be hungry. So I mean, I know smoking sometimes can give you an appetite, give you that energy you need to start your day. Do you do that? Does that work for you? Is there a medical, prescription you can get to smoke for your sickle cell? I mean, I've never heard of it here, but I'm inquisitive to know if anybody out there wants to share it with me. But in the meantime and in between time, take care of yourself out there. If, like I said, if you're YouTubing sickle cell, then you know what it is, you know what it's about, and you're just trying to find more information on it. If I can provide that information for you, I'll be happy to. If you can provide me with some information, please, I'm happy to accept. Until the next time I make a vid, everybody out there, take care of yourselves and just hit me up. Thanks.